What is unconscious leadership, and can you use it to run your cleaning business? It's a great question. We're going to talk about it today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Yay! All right, so today's show is brought to us by House Pro, which is a software that works on your phone and also your computer. And it saves a lot of admin tasks in the background of your business. Now, I know when I started my business, I ran my business off of pages that I printed from Excel, and I put them on a clipboard, and that was my daily calendar. But now everything is automated, and for repeat customers, it's super easy just to bump your calendar out in advance. And then as you have scheduling changes and conflicts and all that stuff, it happens all automatically inside your database. So it's on your phone. It's allowable for you to dispatch this for your employees. It makes it easy for your one-click credit card processing after you invoice the customer with all the information that's right there in the app. So you don't have to keep reinventing the wheel every week. It's all automated. Saves you a lot of time and a lot of money. Check it out at housecallpro.com/Angela. All right, on to today's show. Unconscious leadership. I got a call this last week. Actually, it's 3 or 4 calls that I'm combining together to bring you this information. There are people that are seeking information on how to run their businesses and how to lead their teams. But what it comes down to is unconscious leadership. Because when we have a group coaching call or when we have an individual coaching call, I'm picking up phrases from the leaders of the business. And they're saying things to me like this: I don't know if I can trust her. Or I don't feel like she respects me. I don't know if this employee is worth my trouble. And they're saying things like that to me, and then they want my advice. Okay, well, the answer is you've already answered your own questions. It's called unconscious leadership. Now, in our world, our brain, our unconscious mind picks up a whole bunch of things, small nuances, eye twitches. You've heard the studies of you can tell when someone's lying by the way that they look or where their eye position is. There are a whole bunch of things that your unconscious mind can pick up on. It could be a fluctuation of a tonal quality in their voice. Little tiny things that make you say, wait a second, maybe I'm being tricked right now, or maybe I'm being lied to, right? And so when you come out and you actually vocalize these things, like, I don't know if I can trust her. Okay, just did not randomly appear somewhere. Your unconscious mind has been mulling this over, and that is the conclusion you've come to. You don't know if you can trust this employee. The reason I bring this up is this. When we are in a bind, and we are often in a bind as cleaning business owners, we have to trust our gut instincts, and we have to trust the information that our brains have picked up. So how do you tap into that, and how do you know what that information is? Well, there are a couple of exercises that you can do as a business owner that I highly recommend. One of them is a technique that I learned almost 30 years ago, and it has served me very well. I learned it from a book called The Artist's Way. Now, The Artist's Way is a series of writings that you do every morning, and they're called morning pages. And basically what you do is you sit down with a notepad and paper, and you just start writing. You don't judge what you're writing, you just write. It can be anything you want. It doesn't have to be about anything in particular. But what you'll find is when you start writing and you don't stop, and you write 3 pages, if you just write 3 pages, what happens is you start to tap into your unconscious mind, and things just start flowing out of you that your unconscious mind has already picked up on. One of the reasons I love this exercise is because instead of you hiring a coach, or instead of you being unsure of your decisions, the things that you say, like, I don't know if I can trust her, I don't think she respects me, I don't know if this employee is worth the trouble, those things start to come out. Then there they are right there on paper. And you can look at them and you can say, you know what? It looks like I've already made my decision. I already know the answer to this question. The answer is, I don't trust this person. They're not worth the trouble that they're causing me right now. That is the conclusion, right? But yet we second guess ourselves because we're desperate to make it work with that employee. We need the help from that employee, therefore we wish things were different. But your unconscious mind knows if it's not different, right? When things start popping out over and over and over again, these are not surprise signs. Nobody ever woke up one day and said, well, that employee didn't work out, like poof, all of a sudden. No, it was a series of errors in judgment that you kept ignoring to lead you down the path where you ended up firing them, or they rip you off, or they steal something from your company, or they steal your clients, or whatever. There are a series of telltale signs. And so my suggestion to you, and it's unconscious leadership, you have to be willing to go down and do the work. Another way to do this exercise, I said there were two. The other way to do this is to grab your phone and put it on a record app, and then go walk around the block a couple of times and just start talking randomly into your phone. And as you talk into your phone, discuss, as if you were discussing with someone else, discuss the situation that you're experiencing. And again, those phrases will come out. And you can play it back and you can listen and say, wait a minute, I said this, I said this, I said this. And as you go through those are your unconscious mind giving you those clues, making you aware this is a problem. And then only then can you address the problem, because now you are aware. At a conscious level, you are aware of what your unconscious mind has already been mulling over. All right, I want you to really think about this, because unconscious leadership is a clue to the survival of your business. Because oftentimes we are desperate, we are strung out, we are highly emotional, and we're trying to make logical, rational decisions. But the reason we are stressed out and the reason we are frustrated is because we are ignoring the signals we've already received. I know. There you go. That was deep. All right, I want you to think about this, because right inside your mind, you already have the solutions that you need. All right, think about it. Try the exercises, try the morning pages, try recording your thoughts, and understand how you already feel about some of these issues. All right, if you found this helpful, please pass it on to a friend. If we've earned your subscription, please subscribe. And until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.